Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm.
God damn. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that game too.
Actually, I started by me. No, I'm only a couple hours in. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Got a couple of things to say about it.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Wash my hands. God. No, but recently, I never finished Walking Dead season 4. I never played it. I had it with Game Share on PlayStation, but I never finished it. I was watching a stream of a person that was getting to season 4, and I was like, damn, I should beat this shit. So I beat that. Love the game. Walking Dead is the best. It's the first and the best series in terms of that interactive story narrative type of game. It's just the best. I love it. Um, when I today I just got back a little bit into near replicant. I need to beat that game. I'm on playthrough B. I need to beat that game. Been playing a lot of Call of Duty recently. Modern Warfare. I just need a shooter in my life, and been playing some Road Company. I'm it's just basically a Battlefield 6 waiting room. I just need a shooter. Uh, what else have I been playing? I tried out Days Gone on PC. I think we already talked about that though. I'm not sure. I tried it out though. It runs well. Runs pretty well. Um, also playing a little bit more of Mass Effect Legendary. I'm still on the first game because I'm really just taking my time. That's about it though.
So I beat Metroid Fusion. Um, last time I've been here. So I like for it was a more linear like Metroid game, and I liked the sort of Mr. X element with the Parasite Metroid that they Parasite Samus they had in the game. So I was for a Game Boy Advance game, I thought it was a pretty good Metroid game and a pretty good take on a linear format. Then honestly, for a while, I was kind of in a lull. I didn't know really what to play. Like I have this problem where if a game's coming out that's close, I don't want to start a new game. I feel like I can't beat it by then. So I decided to try to learn how to use mouse and keyboard, and so I replayed Doom Eternal again.
Yes, rip and
And
tear.
that on mouse and keyboard is a whole different experience. Like it is night and day compared to when I beat it on controller. Like I just feel like I had so much more freedom with movement and the different equipment you had at your disposal, and the game
Mm.
was a lot more fun with that. And so then I tried to go back and play all the other Doom games. So I think I played the original Doom with the controller at the time, and I got past a few levels. And I think I dropped it, and then I picked it back up with the mods, of course, because bare bones Doom is unplayable. That is an unplayable game. Brutal Doom is like the definitive way to play it, and I beat that. And then so now I'm honestly in another lull because I don't want to because like what 9 days till Final Fantasy 10 till Ratchet, so I
Yeah.
don't want to start it be committed to like a big game now. So what I've just been doing is I got all the collectibles Doom Eternal. I just did that today, and I've been unfortunately started getting into Valorant. So I've been playing Valorant for like almost
Unfortunately.
yeah. um, I it's a lot because I played it. I tried playing it like a month ago, but I didn't know how to use mouse and keyboard, so it was shit. And then now that I know how to use it, even though I'm still ass, it's a lot more fun, and I actually know how to use different stuff. And it's a really interesting game because it's so like there's four ways to play kind of thing, like offense, defense, control, or uh, initiator. So like there's four different ways to play, and it's about using your abilities to have as many one-on-one engagements as you can, make it as much of a fair fight for yourself. So I'm trying to learn this hero named Viper, who like she's has a lot of poison stuff. So like she has a poison wall that pretty much covers like at least a quarter of the map, and it can go through buildings. So it's a really like if you know how to use her wall, you can get some really like you can cut off like half of a choke point just off the rip. So I think until Final Fantasy, I'm just sort of kind of get Valorant, and like I'm trying to learn four heroes, so one for each class. So like if someone's running a hero, I can, or if there's like a deficiency, like let's say there's no smokes, I can learn someone with smokes, and then I can fill that gap, so to speak. So I
Yeah.
think right now it's just Valorant until Final Fantasy and Ratchet. So that's me right now.
Oh, I forgot one game. I also started Demon Souls. I killed the first
Oh
boss.
yeah, you bought that. You bought that on the sale, right?
Yeah, because it was
Yeah,
actually the correct price of $60. That
yeah.
game is good so far. The sound design is great, even
Mhm.
without that nonsense 3D audio. And I beat the first boss without dying really, or through the entire area. So it's good.
Mhm.
It's fun so far.
Oh yeah, also Crosscode is on sale. I bought the DLC. Yeah, I bought the DLC today because I had like $6 in my Steam, so I just bought the DLC. So I don't know when I'm gonna start that because that's also in like 20 hours, but I hope that I can start that soon. And very very big recommend because I think the complete edition is like $20 right now.
Fair enough.
Well, I started the not Uncharted. I started the Horizon Zero Dawn. I started on that. Um, and I've been playing. What else? I played Warzone for the 80s action thing just to see what that's all about. And I got back into playing. Well, I finished Power Rangers Battle for the Grid storyline, so I finished that up now. And now I'm probably gonna try out Virtual Fighter. That's my next big thing I'm gonna try, which is free for PS Plus.
Oh yeah, it is the new one or the
Mm.
5 with the better graphics or whatnot.
Yeah,
What the fuck? It's random. It's good though.
Damn.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's especially Guilty Gear in this day and age when it has actually good net code, rollback net code during the pandemic. It's gonna do numbers. Yeah.
They don't buy fighting games over there. They're still trying to get their way to Super Lucky's Tale. Let them be.
Bro, that game got 120 FPS update, bro.
Oh
Respect it.
damn, yo, that
Put
that
respect
BMX
on it,
game
bro.
too. That BMX game, love it. Love to see it.
Put respect on it, bro. All right.
Mhm.
Winning.
I saw that.
Nah, not
Yeah,
really.
they said Arkham 2. They said Arkham 2 as well. Hmm.
Yeah, fine. I mean, narrator isn't terrible. I mean, if you don't like narration, then yeah, I guess it's terrible. But the voice actor himself, he's not bad. I mean, um, you can always go through Origin Pro, bro. That's what I did, or EA Play Pro. It's never gonna leave, so you can always do it later on. Maybe. Mm, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing is, like, there's mad games I still have bought and I haven't played.
Mhm.
I haven't. Backlog. What is that? Nah, but it, bro. I have games I want to play. I don't know what a backlog is. Nah, but yeah. I'll definitely I'll definitely like revisit it. I'm not completely against visiting it. Um, the thing is, yeah, like I wanted to play. I still want. I want to play Mass Effect. I want to beat. What do you call it? I wanted to beat the season 4 of Walking Dead. And it's like, I mean, there's other things that are gonna be in my way anyway. So it's fun. The game is fun. Couple of outstanding problems is the sound design. You know, I like sound design. I like music. The sound design in that game is fucking garbage. Full flat out garbage. I was literally standing next to a waterfall at one point and it sounded I can't even describe it. Like it just sounded fucking awful. The the your attack with your swords, they sound okay at best, but it's a weird sound. It doesn't really sound like a sword necessarily. But yeah, like the environment audio is pretty terrible. The music isn't bad. The music isn't bad. It's just the sound design is pretty terrible. The characters are okay. I don't like. I mean, you can't really talk about the characters because your character is the only one that talks, and everyone else they have the narrator. They make weird
What?
sounds, and they just have the narrator talk over. That's basically it. Yeah, they don't. They the other characters don't talk themselves, so it's like whatever. I don't know. It's okay though. Combat's fun so far, but you can definitely do full combos without even touching an enemy. It's kind of weird. But yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
but that shows me that like their game was unfocused. Like if people have completely different opinions, like constantly like there's a constant set of different opinions, completely different like one. That just shows you your game is unfocused because like if a game excels in one area, then most that game has excelled in that area. And like when I was, cause I watched, I never saw the hype for this game to be honest. I didn't see why. It just didn't intrigue me. And then I watched the Skill Up's video, and the sound design is a big like. It just sounded like everything was muffled. Like everything was like it
Yeah.
was like you were at 100%, but then everything else was at 5%. And it just shows me that like it's the same problem I had with Control, where it's like devs that don't have the AAA size, like or team or whatever, are trying to make a AAA game, but for like they forget about all the polish that goes into a AAA game that makes it that way. So like Biomutant tried to have the character creation and the open world and the mission structure and the modern combat and like the modern graphics and all this other stuff. And there's just so much that they forgot to polish out because that's what's necessarily needed. If they like sort of like understood the scope of what they were able to create and then just made to what they were scaled to do, they would have had a more focused and possibly better product. And then the
Yeah.
game being 60, like that is not worth $60. Not one bit. Like that's gonna be in the bargain bin like 4 or 5 months max.
4 or 5, probably like a month and a half,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, like yeah, like I just don't see why they decided to go that route. Like they try to make an Ubisoft game, but they don't have the Ubisoft size. Like it just didn't make sense to me.
Honestly, I find the sound design super disrespectful. You don't
Mhm.
have to have a large team to do sound design. It's a matter of, well,
But it's
it
like
is a
where the
matter
money
of like
goes.
traveling to location or like
Yeah.
using audio bytes that are already there on the internet or something like that. But like, yeah, that I don't know. It just
It gives me like
seems
a ride to
crazy.
it reminds me of like Ride to Hell, where it's like they tried to make this like modern type of creative new idea, and then they just like there's just so much. Yeah, it was overly ambitious. And that same way I felt about Control. It was just like it tried to have nice graphics and stuff, but everything else was just so hollow that like it just took away. It just took away from the experience. And Biomutant just seems like the same way. Yep. Yeah, because they understood their like the scope of what they were able to create, and they understood like, this is our size, this is what we're capable of doing in a reasonable time. Let's just stay focused on like our potential, type of thing. Let's not overreach in what we can do. Like they're not going to make like an open world GTA type of game. They're not going to do that, right? Because they don't have the size. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think 40. I think 40 is a good asking, but I wouldn't pay 40. But it's bet it would have been better received than it was 60. You know, like 60 is like a whole different level. You know, so I think THQ wanted to have like their first full price hit type of thing coming out the gate because I feel like up to now haven't really had that. So I think they wanted to come out the gate with something like by swinging, and they thought
Yeah.
this was the game that would do that for them. I don't think so because they were
THQ Nordic, no.
no, they just did the SpongeBob remake. Yeah, so like, I think they tried to like just find a way to come out swinging. I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, I forgot about that. I don't think so either. I mean THQ and it just speaks to me like THQ before has always been, you know, churning out games that are not very expensive but at least do somewhat well, proportionate to what they made. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh, yeah. It's just the name. The name is just the
Yeah.
same. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where they go from here to be honest. Don't they have like a lot of games in development or something? I don't even. Yeah, they have a lot. I mean, they should not be $60. I hope not.
No.
If this is any example, and like Balmune, just like they said, it's like Ratchet and Clank, and also like when Bless said like there's no voice acting for the other NPCs, that just speaks to me more of like they
Yeah.
tried to go all out, but they didn't do none of the polish that goes into a game of that caliber. Like not having multiple like voice actors for NPCs, like I've never seen that type of thing happen. You know, so it's crazy. Mm-hmm. I have no idea either, man. You know, like, you know, I'm really upset at Phil. You know, Phil told me that, you know, no exclusives. You know, everyone does. Gamers deserve to play everything together. You know, stronger together. You know,
Yep.
and I went out and I spent all this money on Adobe set, and I made the mistake of buying a PlayStation 5. Poor me, right? Like, damn, no more Dolby Vision. You know, Phil lied to me. I'm very hurt. All right, I cried for a few days. I'm not gonna lie. I can't have Dolby Vision on my console, and I'm very mad at Phil. And it's very bad, Phil. You should no exclusives, Phil. Come on now. You're better than this. I'm very mad at you,
Yep.
Phil. Never forget this.
Some fucked up shit, honestly. It's so like dumb. Like fellas be saying, oh, like they'll say, oh, like timed exclusive is anti-consumer, and then be like, wait, I mean, this is timed exclusive for a service, so it's not that bad. Like it's still the same shit. Timed exclusives are bad, right?
Oh
Right?
God.
Nah, it's just insane though. But yeah, it's definitely stupid.
They're
It
reaching
should
for
not
exclusive. They are reaching. Like
any
they have to
any
keep
any any
sound.
kind that can count, bro. And any that can count is all that they need, bro. They need anything.
Look, gamers deserve to hear together just as much they deserve to play together.
No, this shit's so fucked though.
Oh
God
my
damn.
God.
But if anything, at least at least Dolby Vision or not Dolby Vision. At least Dolby Atmos is trash. So I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Oh really?
Or at least well for the headphone side of things.
Oh okay.
Because they
Mhm.
yeah.
Have you used 3D audio, Bless? Like, have you used 3D audio?
Yeah, I've used it.
Like, do you think it's better than Dolby, or what do you think?
Dolby?
Like Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos.
I didn't use it for that long.
Okay.
I didn't use it for that long. I used it for like a little bit. Because I was not gonna use my what do you call it? I wasn't gonna use my headphones plugged into controller. I just found that disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't use it for that long to really study it. Dolby Vision is man though,
Mm-hmm.
and 3D audio. I mean, uh, it sounded like it was a good idea, but in practice, it didn't make that much of a difference. I don't know. It's just they just try to add space. They try to I don't know. They do something with the frequency response or something, where they just try to add space. And it's just like I'd rather just use a good stereo headphones that just has a wide sound stage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need 3D audio or any type of surround sound. The only thing that's actually good is binaural audio. If everyone just used binaural audio, I would be much appreciative. Resident Evil 2 remake, for example, uses binaural audio and it sounds amazing. It has some of the best sound design in gaming. If you want to do a test for binaural audio, look up virtual barbershop on YouTube and you play it with headphones on. It's a cool experience. But yeah, who cares about the virtual surround?
Sorry, 2022. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I don't want to remember 2020, man. I don't want to remember. I want to forget about 2020. Never existed.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Xbox.
Thank you, Phil. Love you.
Thank you, Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. How the fuck did they come up with that shit? That shit's OD.
King David, funny.
That shit is insane.
Yeah. It's very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you there? Claudia?
Sorry, what were you saying? Well, it's a Microsoft thing, isn't it? So
Oh yeah.
it's kind of that was inevitable, really. And no, no, I don't think so. I don't think so because many people are on Windows these days, PC. You got to think about it. But Mhm.
Mm.
No, I don't think it's a waste though.
Fuck that
Some people
Xbox.
will, some people won't. I think about 25% the bonuses.
That's a bit too high. Maybe like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty generous.
Maybe like 5 to 10. I want games, bro. That's what I want. Yeah, and if you want a 4K like a Blu-ray player, like the console aren't even good for Blu-ray players anyway, so you wouldn't even get those in the beginning. You would just get a Blu-ray player. Hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm selling computer speakers from 2003 on my computer, so I'm not flocking out to Xbox.
Oh damn.
Let's get the job done. Yes. Mm. Yeah. And like I played the first one, and like it's a guide game. It's a guide game. Like you can't get past that game without some sort of guide. It's too like it's very traditional. Like you actually have to like talk to every single NPC that you come across to find out where you're going and write it all down and also the shit. Like so it's really dated. So I'm interested to see what they'll do.
Oh,
But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good.
you're muted, bro.
Oh, on the podcast?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ah,
Well, it's a rip. At least you care about these guys. Damn.
wow.
Damn, Unforgiven. Unforgiven said shut up, but did he mean like what?
Yeah.
Did he mean that you weren't talking?
I don't fucking know. Unforgiven
Like,
shouts.
the fuck, Unforgiven? Was that a cryptic way to say that you couldn't hear him? Shut up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or he just said it
Jeez.
immediately when he came in to hit on me or something. But whatever. But yeah, now you
Damn.
should
Yeah,
hear
I can
me.
hear
I can
me.
see it now. Bruh.
Okay, that's good. Damn.
I don't know, dude.
Rip.
Sometimes like your shit just gets like with
Oh.
updates, it just gets messed up. It's just like what the hell, man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Zach fixed Red Hood's PC.
Shit'll just turn.
It is what it is. Can't do much about that now.
But no, like I'm excited because it explains why Team Ninja isn't making a Neo 3. I mean, they shouldn't make a Neo 3 anyways, but it explains why they're not continuing with it because they're making this. And Square has some of the best action combat already. So teaming up with Team Ninja is really interesting to see what their take on it is. I figure it might be more flashy, but still Souls-like, which will be really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's supposed to be like a darker theme, right? It's supposed to be like a darker Final Fantasy game, I think.
Yeah.
So
Possibly.
if that's the case, then that'll be another dub. Square's just getting dubs after dubs, so I don't expect this to be any different. I'm excited.
What about what do you think, Blessed?
I think that's gonna be lit.
Think so? No mixed opinions on it?
No, I think that's gonna be fucking cool.
Okay.
Honestly.
And do you think this is the start of like them? Sorry to interrupt, but like, they're starting off Final Fantasy 1. Do you think they might do this type of thing, 2 to 6 or something, or like they kind of make spin-off type games with the worlds of 2 to 6?
Oh,
Because it's very odd to start at 1 after so long,
Yeah, that is kind of random, but it is what it is. I don't think I even know anyone who played Final Fantasy 1.
Probably Alex.
Probably.
Yeah.
He'd be like, that was when gaming was real,
Oh shit.
Final Fantasy 1.
Bro, you never hear one in anyone's fucking best of Final Fantasy though.
Best game of all time, bro. What you talking about?
Damn. Shouts out.
Yeah.
That's probably fucking whack. But they were gonna make it good, so it's fine.
Yo, and also, you'd be funny. You're about to have all these people like one come out like, how could they do this to this game? They're just disservice to this game. Like they never played it, but they're capping for it as if like they played it and shit. Like they did for Final Fantasy VII with the turn-based stuff. They're gonna do the same thing with this.
Probably.
Shit on it and say they're not doing it well, not doing it not doing good service by it, but they never played it. So they might do the same thing here.
Yeah. What are you doing to my franchise? Who played this shit?
Oh man.
It's gonna be lit though.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. What about you, Talia? What do you think about Souls-like combat for Final Fantasy?
I never saw the trailer, so.
Oh, I mean,
gotta see
it's like a leak. It's not like it hasn't
Oh.
been shown off yet. It's gonna probably be shown off at E3.
I haven't got anything for it.
Would you ever play a Souls game?
No.
No. No, you just don't like the hard games, or
Nah, I don't like the hard games.
damn. What if someone paid you $500?
If somebody paid me $500, then yeah, I would.
Okay, what if like someone got you to do a challenge? You gotta beat like Dark Souls 1 in like 40 hours. If you can't beat it in 40, you don't get $500, but if you do, you get 500. Would you do it?
I would.
You would? Okay. I'm gonna have to set that up.
Why are you asking me that? It's curiosity.
I'm just... Give me a sec. Yo,
Can I
you
tell
hear me?
Silent now.
Hello? Shit. Hello?
Reddit? Yeah?
Reddit, are you there? Yo, this
Hell?
man.
Wait, what happened?
It's
Oh, you said give him a second. Alright, time to improvise.
Alright, Bless. Take us to the next topic, Bless. You got this.
I got this. So, Computex. Actually, should we talk about that? Yeah.
Yes.
Talk about
What
AMD.
did you say?
AMDA.
No, AMD.
Talk about PIMDAS, huh? It's a great
Yo.
system.
Okay.
Nah, but-
Actually, now it works. Jeez, my fucking NVIDIA shit was fucking up. Alright, I think we're Gucci now. Jeez.
Yeah, so, as I was saying, yeah, I would do for 500. Yeah.
Okay. You would.
Yeah.
You would definitely do the bet then.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
110%.
I don't believe you.
100
Red Hood scheming.
10%.
We'll see. You gotta beat it in like 40 hours, though. Maybe you get the bet going on. Alright, so we're gonna talk about AMD. Bless saw more information, so I'm gonna hand off the reins to him, really, with their own version of DLSS. Basically gonna be on the Pascal cards and up. He'll go more on the technical side. I'll just give you a quick rundown from what I've heard. It'll be on, like, of course, like the old like Radeon cards as well. From what I've also heard. Granted, it'll be on the older cards. It'll be more utilized with the newer cards. But it being on the Pascal and Nvidia cards is very interesting, being open source and all that. But that's really what I really know. But you go for it, Bliss.
Yeah, it's gonna be open sourced, and they want to convey it's technically, quote unquote, technically, not a DLSS competitor, because it is not AI upscaling. I don't know what the fuck it is exactly, but it's not using AI. So, I guess technically, it's not a DLSS competitor, but we all know it is. So yeah, it's gonna be open source. It's gonna work on AMD GPUs from like the 500 series, like the 570, 580, 590. It'll work on all those up to the current ones. It works on their APUs ever since then as well. So they said it's 100. That's 100 GPUs supported off the rip on their side alone, and it supports on NVIDIA all of 10 series and above, which is also a significant amount of GPUs. So they kind of just killed the game on that. They said it's going to be, well, currently they're working with 10 different developers right now. They showed it off working on Godfall. It showed it off in two different ways. They showed it on, I think it was the laptop, the 6800M. It was either the laptop or the 6800 XT or something. And they showed it basically. There's 5 different modes versus NVIDIA's DLSS, where it has 4. It has quality. There's a quality, balanced, performance, ultra performance on DLSS, but this one it has ultimate quality. Is it ultimate quality or super quality? Quality, balanced performance, super performance, or whatever it's called. So there's 5 for that. They showed it off also with a 1060, which is fucking hilarious. They dragged that GPU from the grave. It was like, hello. It showed 41% performance increase on Godfall going in the DLSS, or not DLSS and shit, in the FSR quality mode. So big improvements. It is going to be open source, and literally even consoles are going to have a good bad at it as well. I think for gaming in general, it's going to be a big boon for gaming. It's just a matter of the adoption rate. Considering it should work on everything under the sun. It should get a crazy adoption rate, honestly. I really hope it does.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not sure. It's supposed to be like fidelity or super resolution, FX super resolution, FSR for short. That's about it though. About it.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting. Like, they're gonna very much compete, but also being on Nvidia cards is very, very interesting, because you would think they want you to go to their cards for it, and either they're trying to entice people with the goodwill to go to their cards, or I don't know what the strategy is really. Doing this.
It's just gonna be an open source thing, just like
Mm-hmm.
what do you call it? Their current fidelity thing.
So you think they just want people to just mass adopt their program, basically?
Yeah, absolutely. They just want it to be an open source thing where everyone can use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
NVIDIA's gonna have to do. I will say this: NVIDIA's gonna have to do something in terms of counteracting and then creating like DLSS 3.0 to be way better, where they like I said, like trying to like have people come back or also make it open source or something like that. Just and having like the
Honestly,
better FPS or whatever for their DLSS.
honestly, DLSS is probably only going to be an AMD or NVIDIA sponsored titles from now on. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah,
Well, consoles are
it's
the
too
main
strong.
market too, so it's like
Yeah, it's like there's really no reason to use DLSS. If as long as the quality for it is actually good. That's the big thing. It has to be of a great quality, or at least like 90% of the quality of DLSS. If it's 90% there in its first implementation, it's definitely going to be widely adopted.
yeah, because it's gonna be
There's
on
no
the
reason for it not to
consoles,
be.
and a lot of these people are gonna use it. Like a lot of the developers.
Yeah,
So it's definitely gonna translate to PC, and it's like
very
it's
well.
gonna like Nvidia's gonna have to do something, like just to because like AMD now has their own versions going mass adopted of the consoles, and developers are gonna mass adopt it for their games on PC. And then like you said, it's like a lot of these games don't have DLSS. Like Cyberpunk did. Death Stranding had like amazing DLSS. And it's just
Yeah.
like then you thinking about it and you're like, what else had DLSS? Like I'm trying
I
to
mean,
think. It's like
there's a lot.
Metro,
There's
I
more
think.
games. There's more games with DLSS than ray tracing. So for sure, there's definitely more games with DLSS than ray tracing. But I mean, yeah, it's not like obviously it's not like a ton. It's like 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
There's like 30. There's like around like 25 to like 30 something games of ray tracing, and it's like 50 games of DLSS. But yeah, they just need to. They need to just go ahead and get people to mass adopt it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Yeah.
I guess
You want to talk about?
talk about Nvidia on next. Nvidia showed off their cards: 3070 Ti, 3080 Ti. Of course, 3080 Ti is like basically an equivalent of a 3090, but a little bit less powerful with CUDA cores. I think it's like 200 less. What else? A lot less VRAM, but I don't think you need fucking 24 gigs of VRAM to be honest. I think 12 is actually good enough.
That VRAM count was just for what you call it, honestly.
No.
I think 10 is a little on the light side. Like I said, I think 12 is like the perfect, amount of VRAM for like if you're trying to do 4K shit, like maxing everything out.
Yeah.
12 is it should be the standard. Personally, it should have been the standard for like a 3080. Personally speaking,
Yeah, it should have been.
but like I said, 12 gigs is good. Granted, originally it's supposed to be $1,000. This is what the reports were saying, it was gonna be $1,000 MSRP, but either Nvidia just was like, hey, because of what's been happening, we're going to scalp our own prices, which was probably basically what ended up happening. So yeah, it's 1,200, basically the same amount at what the 2080 Ti came out to be, I believe, at the time. If let's say this situation wasn't happening, it probably would have went for $1,000.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Mind if
they should say that again.
Do you mind if I give my 2 cents on the whole graphics card?
Yeah,
Yeah.
after say like what was the 3070 Ti? How much is it costing?
600.
1,000.
600.
It's the only option because the regular 3070 is 500.
Mm-hmm.
They really have nothing else they could do with that.
Yep. And overall, like they showed off ray tracing with Doom Eternal. And I think that was, I don't know what else they showed. I think that was like the keynotes I was like seeing. I haven't even looked at the ray tracing for it.
RDR2 is
DLSS.
DLSS is an RDR2.
Yeah.
There's a they put out their own video of the Doom Eternal running. It's only reflections that I can tell. It's only reflections.
Hmm.
So it looks good though.
So that means Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually going to be playable at 4K with DLSS, basically,
Yes,
if you're
sir.
maxing everything out. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. I thought we were gonna have to get to the next GPUs for that to happen.
No,
But
but it
yeah,
makes sense now.
that 3080 Ti though, man, still a bad buy.
Hmm.
It's just slightly less bad than the 3090. 3090 is a ridiculous buy because it's literally its main point was 24 gigs of VRAM, and you're never gonna see that being utilized in any game anytime soon. So
Probably with 8K gaming, most likely, right? That's what I would assume.
yeah, but you already know who the fuck is gonna be 8K gaming in
I don't know.
2021.
When will we mass adopt 8K, really? That's...
I mean, it's
I'm
more
not...
of a matter
yeah.
of like this fucking these technologies like FSR and DLSS. That would be the only
Yeah.
optimal way to use 8K
But
in
like
any gaming
I said,
capacity.
the thing is for 4K, right? I think 4K gets adopted more when it comes to like... I think it's 4K is already being mass adopted. Only on the TV side, gaming we're starting to get there. But we always say with TV and movies, mass adoption happens first before gaming does.
Yeah.
And it's already starting to become a standard for 4K for TV and movies. Gaming, we're getting there already. But 8K, I don't even know when we'll get there for movies and TV. That might be 5 or 6 years from now.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
7.
they record in like 8K. There's like 8K and like 12K cameras, but they I guess they downsample it to 4K to make it
Mhm.
just look super crisp and shit. So
Yep.
yeah. The battle towards higher resolution is done. After 1440p, I mean, it's diminishing returns. Oh, for TVs, after 4K, there's really no reason to go any further, honestly. So,
You know damn well the movie enthusiasts will want 8K and shit like that.
I bought an 8K TV. For what?
And
No
that's what I'm saying.
content. The downsample 4K gaming for gaming.
And we need the bandwidth
No.
too for that shit. To like stream TV shows and movies at 8K,
Yep.
which we do not have that infrastructure. It's already hard enough as it is for some areas to stream 4K TV shows and movies.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely silly. And also, just gotta say the 3070 Ti is also a dumb buy as well. If you're gonna buy a 3070 Ti, just get a 3080. More VRAM, 20 like I mean probably like 20 to 15% more performance for what $100 more.
yeah.
Basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just a waste. But you know, they want to just segment their GPU market so much, even though no one can buy cards anyway. So it's like, what the fuck are they doing? They're just hurting
The market.
their customers all the time.
Yep, you
Would
got
you?
people at Micro Center already camping out as it is right now.
Dude, here's what I think, right? I think at the moment it was a dumb idea for them to reveal the graphics card 3080 Ti's, 3070 Ti. So the
Oh,
Ti,
100%.
I think right now, even getting a 1050 Ti, you can get that on the cheap about let's say 238 pounds, which is about $240. And to be honest with you, um, getting these graphics cards now is impossible, especially on eBay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Or
I've been
$3,000 for a 3080.
yeah. So it's like I'm not paying $3,000 for a brand new graphics card. Like, who would be stupid enough to pay $3,000 for that?
No idea.
You see, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You see, so that's why, like, if I was some people, I would say, look, get the 1080s, get the 1060s, go for those,
And just
right?
wait it out.
And just wait it out until the 3070s and the 20 series drops. in
The 20
prices.
series is done, bro. That production is done with those cars.
Nah, they restarted production on the 27. What you mean?
I'm gonna say no. My thing is like, what my prediction is they stop production in a year or two for that, and then by like was it next year we're probably gonna be at the 4000 series.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, obviously they're gonna get the four what's it called, the 40
40.
series, right?
Yeah.
But I just think right now the GeForce are going way too fast. Nvidia is going way too fast for graphics card right now. It's hurting the market, and as well, it's obviously people are high in demand for getting PC parts, me included. But I wouldn't spend $3,000 or £3,000 on a new graphics card like that. No, I'll go for the older ones, like a 10. I don't know how long ago was the 1050 Ti?
Way like a while. Like
Like
isn't that like
2017,
2016, 2017,
2016,
2016?
2017. Yeah, I was thinking it's about 4 years old, right? So if I was people right now, I would go for the 10 series. Go for the 10 series. Don't waste your money on the 20 series or 30 series at the moment,
I don't know about
and you'll save yourself.
I don't know about the 10 series though. That depends on what type of gamer you are. Like if you want like
Well,
really high FPS, like
well, the 1080.
1440p, it's like a
My
10
bad, yo.
series isn't gonna do that for you.
I mean, the 1080. If you're thinking about it, 1080 would still do it.
Good
Do
for
the job, right?
like good for 1080p gaming.
I mean,
yes.
it all depends on the games that you play. Let's be honest
Yeah, it
now.
all depends on the games that you play. But it's like I said, if you want really hot, standard budget and
But if
whatnot,
you're
then yeah.
trying to play like something like Red Dead 2 on PC or freaking Cyberpunk or Witcher or something like 10 series, and you're trying to do 1440p, even like 4K, like it depends on the gamer you are. Then yeah, a
Yeah,
10 series
I'm
isn't
not that
gonna
type yeah, I'm not like that type of gamer. Like, that goes for the 1440p and all that shit. But if you are, then of course go for the 20 series. But like I said, if you're not like a really hardcore into gaming and you're just a casual PC gamer, you don't really need to spend so much on the 20 series or 30 series. You can get 10 series and you'll be fine running on that. I feel that's what I think anyway.
Yeah, because I know like
Yeah.
me and Blast and Alish, we're like the high end type of PC gamers.
Yeah.
And where us that 10 series ain't gonna do it for us.
Yeah,
Like,
I
we're
got rid
at,
of my
like,
1070.
Like I said, it's
Went
like
to 3080.
the 70 or like really more like the 80 series is like where we're at. Like me, I always want the TI version of it. I have a 2080 Ti. Trying to get the 3080 Ti.
That's what I'm. You see, that's what I'm going for. It's like that's what I would say. Just go for the TIs now. Stick to that. So that's what I'm going to do. It's like the next big PC upgrade I'm going to do is like in 5 years' time, and I'll probably get the 3080 Ti. That's what I'm probably going to do.
Yeah, that'd be a big upgrade.
Even though it's like 5 years old, it still be for me. It'll still be worth it.
Yeah, it'd still be a worthy upgrade.
It'd be a huge upgrade for me. So that's what I would suggest. And I just think when it comes down to what was it called? AMD was it? Was it AMD was also doing graphics card or whatnot? Or MSI?
Yeah.
I think it was MSI or AMD, one of those, showing off their stuff, and I was just like, wow, you guys are really burning yourselves into the ground or burying yourself into the ground with these graphics card. The more and more graphics card you guys are, newer graphics card you guys are coming up with, it's going to be harder and harder for newer people to get these stuff. So
What do you mean
I
by
just
that? What do you mean by that?
so people wanting PC parts now
Hmm.
have to spend $3,000, $4,000 or $3,000, £4,000.
Well, they usually put the more premium cards first because whatever's left over, they make those to the cheaper cards. Like let's say like let's say like they have like a 32 like gigabyte manufacturing process, and not all the cards will dish out that amount. So whatever's left over, they just
Yields.
put those into the lower end cards. That's why like the lower end cards come out later than the premium cards. It's not like that's why they do that.
But do you think that it's worth them actually announcing them now, or do you think they should have waited until December?
I mean, at the end of the day,
Uh,
it's like they're not gonna get enough time because they're already working on the freaking 4000 series cards and shit like that.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
industry, it's like it's just a lot of like options, but it's just like they always put out like so many cards, and like it's your job to figure out which one you like, used or new. It's like that. It's like a mobile phone type of thing where it's like the premium phone, and they'll have like a whole bunch of side phones and cheaper phones after that. Like it's kind of like that. That's what they do.
I see.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like for me, like I bought my 38, and I'm gonna stick with it for at least 4 to 5 years, no matter what comes out. You know, so like that's just me. But some people they want to upgrade more often. Some people want to upgrade less often. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like I'm probably gonna upgrade like
Oh,
about yearly or maybe so. It depends on how I feel, right? Like maybe 38
Mhm.
Ti, I'm just gonna be like shit. If I am able to get one and my plug comes through, I might just be like shit. I'm not gonna upgrade for like another 3 years or something like that, or 2 years. It's all
Yeah.
up to you. It's all up to your
Nah,
preference.
you're gonna
What?
have FOMO.
You
You're
think so?
Bro, you had a 2080 Ti, and you're like, bro, I need a 30 something.
Yeah.
You're gonna have FOMO.
I had my 1070
You're
for like 4 or 5 years.
you're literally blazed, bro.
Whoa, you
Like
can't
for
just
me,
say
it's
that
like
shit. No, stop this. Stop this. Listen, because I don't want to hear it, Blessed, because you be buying so many fucking headphones that the latest and greatest, and you have
What
FOMO
do
for
you,
that.
bro? My latest headphones came out like 3 years ago. What are you talking about?
No, dude. Every time I see you buying stuff for headphones.
The only pair of headphones that I bought that were new when they came out were the gold Planar GL2000s. That's the only one.
Okay.
My
can
other
you,
ones
can
are
you tell me
literally
though?
two to more
Mhm.
years old.
Can you tell me how many headphones you own?
I only have 4.
Never sold any of the other ones?
No,
Okay.
I still own my Sennheiser HD58Xs.
But technically,
I'm looking at them right now.
okay, technically, I'm kind of on the same boat with you. I only own technically 2 GPUs.
I
See?
mean, technically, Blaze only owns one, but he keeps selling his shit. That's why.
I never sell my shit though. That's the thing.
Oh, it doesn't matter, bro. You're
What
still
do,
gonna
Blast
have
what do you
Bond
mean
FOMO,
it
did
bro.
doesn't matter?
didn't Blaze buy an Xbox? Red Hood would never go down to that level.
No, Blaze, I could
Did he?
listen. I'm gonna defend
Did he
Blaze.
buy
He
an
doesn't.
Xbox One X or some Series X?
No, he did not buy a
The bet he
Series
had like
X.
Kofi. Oh, he didn't. I think Kofi
No,
did, right?
Kofi
Like there was
did.
that bet or whatever. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, it's like there's no need for me for a Series X. I got an Xbox.
Oh,
It's-
absolutely not. There's
Oh
It's
no.
called
buy
my
an
fucking
Xbox.
controller.
My controller.
And if you see it, honestly, like if Metro X's, because that has DualSense on PC, if more games do that, man, DualSense might be the wave on PC. If more games come up with those features.
Yeah, if it does have those features, like yes. But my thing
It
is,
does.
it's like Metro.
Yeah.
That's the issue. It's like I want the features to be good, but if it's a first-person shooter, I like mouse and keyboard. That's where I get like divisive from. I'm like shit.
I mean, if it's narrative, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah,
Unless
I
it's like
guess.
if it's narrative.
But dude, even in
guess.
Resident Evil, like I like the mouse and keyboard better than I did on controller playing on the demo for PS5.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels
Honestly,
better.
with PC upgrades, unless it's like I won't upgrade until 140. So like I won't upgrade unless it's 144 FPS for red resolution. So like 4K, I'm not gonna upgrade to 4K till I can get 144 FPS
When it becomes
on
the
like
standard, basically.
Exactly.
yeah.
My
like, I won't, like
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah, like I can't.
I don't know
like,
when the
even-
game
even-
the
I'm not. I'm not.
standard is
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be.
downgrade in frame rate. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
So when do you
not.
think 4K will be the standard? You think the 5000 series or
No.
The thing
I think
is-
so. I think so.
It's a
think
matter
5,000.
of. It might be a matter of just waiting for like FSR, bro.
And also, DLSS might be like improved by the 5,000 as well, so it'll be even easier to get to that.
Yeah,
Point,
like
you know?
if FSR or DLSS is in every game, then yeah, I'll upgrade to a 4K
Yeah.
screen. But until then,
Absolutely
these frame rates ain't looking These frame rates ain't looking nice like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of spooky. Mm.
Well, all right, I forgot to mention for Dragon Quest because they had like a little stream for it, correct? That
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
having a remake, kind of like Project Octopath Traveler for, I think it's Dragon Quest 3 or 2 or something like that, right?
I think it was 3. I think it was
Three?
3.
And then they announced the next Dragon Quest. I think it's 12, right? That
Yeah.
it's supposed to be darker, and so I think they said something regarding choices, and it's gonna have a
man.
different battle system or something like that.
Yo, Nintendo fans about to riot. Dark choices? Different battle system? Nah, they're about to riot.
Sounds dangerous.
They about yeah, exactly. Like darker? What's that?
Sounds terrifying.
Exactly. Sounds completely dangerous.
It's gonna be interesting. You're like having a Dragon
Life-threatening.
Quest like
Life
darker.
threatening. Oh.
Like, listen, man. Like, am I hyped for Dragon Quest getting darker? Like, listen, I'm kind of hyped. No lie,
Yeah.
I'm kind of hyped.
You know, be even better. Get that man Nomura on that. The god Nomura.
Dude, you're gonna
Get-
get like Alex to come in here, just be like, "Yo, what is this blasphemous
Who's
talk I'm
Nomura?
hearing?"
Oh god.
Like,
Just
listen,
people who blast Nomura don't even play his games, bro. I swear.
like, listen, Alex is
Always
my
like
bro, but like, I do gotta
Nomura's a
check him on
god.
some stuff when it comes to like some
Nomura is a
incorrect things
G.
he's saying about like Nomura wrote FF7. I was like, no, he did not write FF7 remake. Here are the writers. This and that.
Yes,
I was
he
like,
wanted.
okay.
He didn't want the whispers in the game. He didn't want the changes, but the other writers wanted it. You know, so it's not his fault. Even though I don't mind the changes.
I don't either. I actually like the story now.
Yeah, I liked it. Like the
To
whispers.
me, it's a
if
sequel
when you-
to. It's a sequel to, for me, from what I've gathered playing it and playing the PSP Infinite
yeah, Crisis Core.
Crisis Core, like Crisis Core, and Decision. Listen, I don't give a shit about Decision. You know that trash.
No, the movie was fire. The movie was fire. Wait, what? You didn't like
No,
the movie?
I'm talking about Decision. Like, didn't they have a game for it? FF7.
Dissidia.
It's
I
it's
think,
a
oh,
dude
you mean
with
the
like
compilation?
kind of like bandana.
Oh, Vincent. Oh, Vincent.
Yeah.
Oh, like yeah, that game was like not good, but
Yeah,
like
that's what I
I
was
didn't mind the
talking about.
story. I love Vincent, but that game was not that good.
Yeah, and then you got
Those are
FF7 and Advent Children. I really liked Advent Children. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
Advent
I had the
Children's
4K Blu-ray fucking
Oof.
pre-order coming out this
Oh,
month.
let's go. Let's
So I'm gonna
go.
watch it on my OLED.
Oh,
So-
I love that movie.
So it's gonna
really
be dope.
good.
But like I said, man, like I can't wait. You got Yuffie
Yeah.
DLC coming out fucking this
Oof,
month too.
Can't wait.
I'm
Next
not
week,
gonna
next
play
week, I can't
Yuffie
wait.
DLC until I beat Remake Intergrade.
Oh yeah, 60 FPS. Oh, bro, I cannot wait for 60. Even though we won't get PC version until next year.
Well,
I
this
still need
year.
that
It might be
60.
this year. It's supposed to.
I mean, December
the
31st,
contract-
2020.
Is it
21.
December 31st?
Yeah, it's end of the year, so it's not coming out till next year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 6 months. So
Yeah.
another 6
Yeah.
months for PC. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, overall,
Yeah.
you know, I'm hyped for Dragon Quest 12. You know, I gotta
Yeah.
see the fucking combat, but
Yeah, like I tried playing 11. Honestly, like 11 was just too traditional for me. Like I think because what honestly what turned me off, because I beat Chrono Trigger like multiple times, and it's that part in Dragon Quest 11 where you go to the first town and then the government already hates you and they want to have you arrested. I'm like, this is literally Chrono Trigger. Okay, just dropped it, and it was just like it just felt too traditional for me. Like it's not. I'm not saying it's trash. It's just like it was just too traditional for me. So I don't know if honestly I'm not that interested. 12. I'm more interested in like the Final Fantasy Persona, like you know, like JRPGs that have a sort of nice twist to them, whatever that may be. So
I'm wondering if
Dragon Quest is too traditional.
Dragon Quest, even though it'll be darker, if they're gonna get rid of the T rating and go
I don't think so. 'Cause I can't think of a Square RPG that was rated M. I can't think of one.
same. You never know, man. Things can change. Things can change.
Honestly,
don't
if I want
think
one to
Square-
be M, it's
I don't know.
Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 gotta be rated M. I'm gonna need, decapitations and blood and all that other shit. I need that.
So some people say that's sacrilegious.
That smoke.
Yeah. What about you, Bless? Did you care for Dragon
What do you think,
Quest?
Bless?
Dragon Quest is whack.
Nope. There you go.
Dragon Quest 11's whack.
Damn.
How long?
Yeah.
How
Anything else?
How long did you play? How long did you play it for? Like,
I beat it.
curious.
I got
Oh,
the
oh,
true ending.
shit.
You got the
Oh,
true
shit, so
ending?
you
You
actually
actually
shit
beat
is
the
the-
game?
You beat the
That,
game.
that shit is whack, bro.
You actually beat the
Damn.
game?
How many
I
hours did it
actually
take
beat
you?
the game, bro.
How many hours did it take you?
I don't know.
It's pretty
I don't
long.
remember.
I thought it was pretty long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah,
Listen.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you're not hyped. Well, what if they change the battle
Nope.
system like they're saying? No?
bro, they have to make it just more. They have to spice it up. This shit is so
Action.
boring.
Action RPG. Let's go. I need that.
They gotta spice it up.
I guess we could talk quickly about Atlas real quick, just because they had SMT
yeah, that awful remaster.
Nocturne remaster, bro.
An awful port.
How
awful
is it
port.
Persona 4 Golden like the FPS like high and it's good?
The audio is muffled. Like audio is
Yeah, I
distorted
heard
on
the
PC.
audio is really
Like
bad.
they
Distorted?
had you have to it's like it's compressed, I think. Like they didn't use the uncompressed audio for the remaster. So you have to mod it in.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's still the same art from PS2. There's crashes, the internal resolution's locked, so you have to it's an awful remaster. If you pay for me it's like $67 in Canada. Fuck that. Like no way.
Yeah.
So not worth it.
Yeah, it sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just weird coming from Persona 4 Golden. I'm wondering if they even did this port,
I don't think I doubt it. I don't honestly doubt it.
because they did that the Persona 4 Golden port, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what.
And it was
happened
released
here.
first in Japan. It was released first in Japan too. So
Yeah, I was hearing
it should
there
have
were
been even
problems
better.
with the PS. I was hearing
Yeah,
the
it should've been
PS4
even
port
better.
was really bad when Japan,
Mhm.
like people were saying, it was like, oh, maybe it'll get better with the Western release, and it didn't.
Oh, also with Dragon Quest, isn't it that has a worldwide release? Like worldwide
Oh yeah,
release.
it's supposed to be worldwide
Yeah,
release. Yeah,
that's good. That's really good.
that's
I'm
why I
glad
think a
that
lot of
TQ11 did well.
these types of games are now getting world simultaneous releases now.
Yeah, and I think Dragon Quest 3 was never released in the West, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good.
Hmm.
But yeah, Atlas, SMT5, 4, that.
Dude,
That
do you
game's
think-
I'm
never fucking
asleep.
coming out.
Listen,
Yeah.
SMT5, I can't. I will play because I like SMT.
I will play it.
But I don't think people are going to support it. I really don't.
Oh, fuck no. Oh, absolutely not. You know what they're going to say? Oh, it's a sequel. It's not an original. It's not the first game. That's why.
But hey, man, Persona
shit.
5, man, it's a technically a
Persona
I'll
5
be like, get the
exists.
fuck out
Persona
of here.
5 Strikers didn't sell because it's a sequel. Also more on PC.
Jesus
someone on
Christ.
Steam.
God. It's so better than Switch.
Yeah.
And Switch
Bro,
got
we
Japan
just-
unlock.
PC is just gonna take that and be like, thank you for your game. It doesn't.
Exactly.
It doesn't sell on Switch. Thank you for your game.
I hope that Royal gets announced for
PC?
I
You
hope
think so? Okay,
Yeah,
we
I
can
hope
do.
so. I hope so.
Wait, no, wait. Should we do the
We
production?
still,
now
no,
or
we
something like
have to do
that?
Horizon. We have to do Horizon 2, right?
Yeah, we still got Horizon 2. First, we can talk about. All right, so PlayStation had two things happen. They had an investors call meeting, and before that, people went to their Sony website, pulled up their PDF presentation of the IRC, and it's investment. It's basically for investment, basically. And when you look through it, they talk about they're getting into more mobile gaming. They're going to do some service-led games, trying to get into the Chinese market. Saying, like, I think they said Returnal's a success, but, they can't really, they're not giving out numbers for that. They didn't give it out in the presentation file. What else? They talked about some environmental, social issues that they're doing. What else did they say? They said PS5 Standard Edition this month will break even, which is very impressive. It hasn't even been a year yet, and literally the PS5 Standard Edition disc edition is gonna break even. So after this month, they'll be making a profit now. Digital edition hasn't broken even yet because, of course, they're literally selling it for a huge loss. Not a huge loss, but still a loss at the end of the day. And what else can I say before we get into the PC news?
They're gonna focus more on cloud gaming or whatnot.
Yeah,
well.
It did show 2 titles for PS Now: Horizon Forbidden West, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Doesn't give a date when these titles will hit PS Now, so no one really knows. I don't think Horizon Forbidden West is going to be day and date on PS Now. I think it'll be sometime next year in the future. But Spider-Man Miles Morales, from what I gather, will be coming to PS Now soon. Freaking Miles is like being number 1 in these charts, so Miles is like doing amazingly well. And Insomniac is putting out bangers, so for like people to buy and enjoy. So I'm just like that. Like I've been saying, Sony made
literally
a very
carrying
smart.
PlayStation.
Yeah, it might be the Breath of the Wild.
Investment.
I think it's their Breath of the Wild in terms of like it'll always. It's that game that everyone. Like Breath. It'll be the type of game.
And what else?
Especially that's a lower price.
I think that's really it. Of course, they had the slate of saying God of War. Their upcoming games like the new God of War and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we thought it was a Ragnarok logo. Then they changed it on their freaking website, and then they put regular God of War logo because it came from the Google Images. So Sony used the Google image in their freaking presentation for Ragnarok. Well, I was like, okay. They had on their PC a little page for their slideshow that Horizon Zero Dawn made a 250% profit on PC.
Return on profit.
Return on investment.
Return on investment.
ROI, return on investment. So they made a profit, and that's really good for them. And they have Days Gone there, and what people saw was Uncharted 4 coming to PC. Now, I will make a theory. I think this will be the last game for this year to come out.
Last game.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm trying to do math. I'm going to say it comes out fall.
I'm going to say summer.
You're going to say summer?
Yeah, I'm going to say summer. It's just like they don't have a really game for the summer. I mean, besides Kenna, but I think just be a good kind of thing to put on PC at that time, because I feel like this the fall they want to put. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe it's just my bias. I wanted to pick them out earlier because I want that 144 FPS on Uncharted 4.
That's just gonna look amazing.
Oof, I can't wait.
And my theory is, after what happened with Horizon Zero Dawn, why these games aren't being pumped out like they are, I believe the studios are working on them.
Yeah, because they don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why you're not let's say if Horizon didn't fuck up, right? And they outsource it, you would have seen a lot faster output.
Yeah.
But now you're having the studios do it themselves.
Yeah, rather them have the studio do it themselves than releasing a shit product. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So
much appreciated by them.
Yeah, but like I said, I think it'll be a really good port. If Naughty Dog is definitely working on it, like everyone thinks they are, it's gonna be will look way better
Oh.
than the fucking PlayStation version. I really want to see a Naughty Dog game like maxed out, just to
Yeah.
see it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look. The comparisons between Uncharted
Oh.
and Horizon Forbidden West are gonna be made. I already see it now. Nah, but that shit's gonna run amazingly. I originally said I wanted Nathan Drake collection, but this is the next best thing, so I am super excited about this shit, man. I'm gonna actually beat it again. Like when Horizon came, I thought I wasn't gonna beat it again. I was just gonna buy it to benchmark it, to be honest, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna play it again. So I ended up beating it again.
Mhm.
This I'm definitely beating it day one.
Oh,
It's
I
a
beat
day
Uncharted
one.
4 like 5-6 times.
Will you play it on mouse and
it's-
keyboard,
Really?
or will you?
Yeah, I beat that game.
Oh,
so many times,
100%
dude.
mouse and keyboard.
100%.
I platinum Uncharted
100%.
4. Yeah, I platinum, dude. That crushing mode was not fun at all. Like that, the wrecked ship, shootout. That got me fucked for so long. And it was like chapter 20 or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, chapter 20. I played. The thing is, something that did mess up my enjoyment of Uncharted 4 is I did play that game crushing first. I think that was a
Okay,
bad
yeah,
decision.
Yeah.
Outside of that, that game is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
but really dope. So I guess we can go into like the E3 stuff. Of course, Square, Ubisoft are gonna be there, and Bethesda / Xbox will have a joint conference. Makes sense. And I guess we can do our predictions on what I think we're. Oh, I forgot. Freaking Dying Light, Far Cry. Before our predictions, which will be the last. Far Cry 6 was shown off. Like I said, only interested just because of the villain. I don't have any expectations other than like. I have semi-low expectations. I'll say that for the game. Granted, I think the villain-wise will be good. Hopefully, they show him off a lot in the game and not just a little bit. If it's a little bit, I think people are gonna get pissed off.
yeah. Graphically though, it looks like fucking Far Cry 4.
Graphically, yeah, it
Jesus.
doesn't look that great.
It looks like Far Cry 4,
Oh,
man.
God.
It's not a
Ubisoft,
graphical
man.
showpiece. It really isn't.
The
They're so
problem is
mediocre.
the problem is Horizon's event was like the day after or before, and it's just like comparing it. It's just too
Yeah.
close. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you
Power
gotta
of
wash out your
exclusives.
mouth. It looks so disgusting.
Power of
compared to it, but-
exclusives.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Nah, but the combat wise, animation wise, the game looks the same as 5. I mean, I don't know.
What's that record gun that everyone keeps showing? What is that? It's
Record?
like
gun?
there's like some weapon that's like that shoots out like vinyl records or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that should look
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've seen about. But I haven't seen anything else besides that.
Yeah, got fellas petting alligators and petting dogs. Got a dog sidekick.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know.
Try
I'm
to say
just
yes. Yeah.
I'm just not impressed with Far Cry anymore. So if somebody were to review it and be like, all right, they changed up the formula a little bit, and they actually have a good protagonist or a good antagonist, I'd be like, all right, I'll check it out.
Yo,
Other
these
than
games.
that,
Sorry.
Hmm?
My bad.
Oh. other than that, I don't even want to Ubisoft or Uplay Plus that shit. Honestly, it's not worth my time.
yeah, it's
But
just
it's
because
like
of
these
the
games
actor.
keep selling.
I'm not gonna
Games
lie.
keep selling, and I don't
It's
know
because
who
of the
buys them. 'Cause
actor,
no one
dude.
no one talks about these games.
No
bro.
one
This is,
talks
like,
about Far Cry anymore.
like these games keep selling, and I don't know who
Yeah.
buys them.
Oh, I'm
It's
not buying.
just
I'm using
insane.
Uplay Plus though. I'm not copying.
Okay, but like no, but like they sell a lot. They sell like at least don't they sell at least like 10 million or something?
H Dog buys that shit, man.
Oh,
That
he
shit.
buys Assassin's Creed all the time.
Oh, I just saw it.
Roll Tide, bro. Roll Tide.
I just
fella.
remembered it. I just remembered the topic. Well, I guess what after?
Yeah,
Yeah, Far Cry.
But yeah.
It is what it is, really.
Yeah.
not
You choose between
impressed.
male and female and customize your character. And you're able to see them in cutscenes now, I believe.
That's
which
good.
is different.
That's
Take
now.
notes, Cyberpunk.
Actually, yeah, that's actually nice.
Take notes, Cyberpunk.
Take notes. Cyberpunk 2. We got cutscenes, baby. Well, a character.
Cyberpunk 2 times 2077.
Times 2.
Or like 2077 squared, exponentially better, or some dumb.
Hey
shit.
man, they had hey man, they had
Exponentially better.
listen, dog. They had one third person cutscene. That was the ending. That was the ending, man.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
But
Ah.
what else? Yeah, I
Dying
don't
Light
think we
2,
got
right?
anything much to say. We could talk about Dying Light 2 and then Horizon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dying Light 2. All right, I'm gonna preface saying I'm getting the game, but I have semi-low expectations just because of the game's been development hell, just because of
Mhm.
what happened with Chris Avalon and those accusations that happened. He's a great, talented writer, but he's kind of a piece of shit. Like
Yeah,
I said,
I heard. Wait, what happened with him? Like they're trying to
I
scruff him from
forgot. Yeah,
existence.
I forgot what
because
happened with
a
that.
couple allegations happened with him, so people were coming forward and they kind of like booted him out. Like, listen,
Damn.
I think he's a talented writer. He's done good work. I don't think he's a great person. I just can't, deny that he is a good writer. He's just a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I feel you
one
on
of
that.
those things. It's like you could be a piece of shit, but you can make like good, like
Good
you could be like
content.
a good content.
Yep,
It's just,
exactly.
like,
Exactly.
so it's like I think he's written great storylines for video games. It's just he's not a good person. So it's like, are they trying to like? I talked to somebody about it. If they're gonna try and scrub him from the credits, or if they're trying to change the story and not have any link to him whatsoever, because it's like if he has a good story,
Probably.
right, I
Mhm.
would still use it. I'm just
Yeah. I think James Gunn, right? Like they kicked him out and then they brought him back.
yeah.
For Guardians 3, right?
I mean, his was a little less severe than what
Oh,
Chris.
okay. I didn't know if it was less severe,
Yeah.
but still.
More like it's just he wasn't. He was a little bit worse. I'll say that.
Does the game look good? Like, cause I honestly like I never. I'm
Yeah,
really interested. Like,
they added
it
shit
It looks
to
it looks great.
yeah.
Like I said, it's like I'm cautiously like they just been through some development trouble, and with Chris, and it's just like I don't know what's gonna happen, but like I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like hopefully the choices matter, which it seems like they're going to, and they're gonna have environmental impact, and
Does this matter? I
so,
mean, they're trying to make it even more like an RPG because they had RPG elements in the first game with like the leveling up skill tree and whatnot.
yeah, but they're making where the
Doesn't make 'em more.
choices may affect your storyline and all this.
Oh yeah.
So like hopefully it actually matters, you know what I mean? And that
Oh
actually
yeah.
affects. So but overall it's like, I'm hyped. Well, I won't say how much because, development trouble, so I'm cautious. There you go. I will still get it
Yeah.
though.
Optimistically cautious. It's a day one for me. I can't wait for that game.
Isn't it Epic exclusive? Is Epic exclusive?
No, it's on Steam.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. Sonic Colors is Epic exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of random though. That's so random.
Yeah.
But I guess we talk about Sonic. Sonic had a conference. I don't know what really happened.
I can't believe I
Oh.
watched that. I watched that. I don't know why I
Watched it?
watched it. Yeah, I must have. I was really bored that day.
Yeah.
But you know why? I think I know why. Because I thought time, and then the Sony event, it was like that 5 hour thing, that 5 hour landscape at that time instead of the actual show. So fill up what I lost. So I watched the Sonic stream instead. I wish I hadn't done that, but
Oh yeah, a couple of more things. I think graphically, Dying Light looks good in some areas and like weird in other areas. I wish that game had like a ray tracing or something, but I might be asking for too much. They're definitely having to deal with other shit right now.
How do
They
the
have to
animations
do.
look?
Animations look good.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna play the game actually, because like they put more emphasis on melee combat as well as like the guns. So like
Mhm.
you can do a lot more shit now.
That's good.
It's gonna be a day one though.
Also, Doom Eternal has ray tracing.
Yep.
Eternal.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go through the DLC now.
Yeah.
I needed a reason to get through the DLC, and that's it.
Is it out now or?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
they had
it
a
is. They
3.7
had yeah.
gig
But
update.
Yeah, that was today. Yeah, I updated mine. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, there was an update to that?
Yeah, yeah,
Say less.
that makes sense. Also, top. I mean, it's really the PlayStation, but like that whole Borderlands 3 crossplay thing, and
Oh yeah, I
people are
forgot that.
putting conspiracy theories about that.
So the thing is, it's like no one really fucking knows. It's like people are
No one knows.
speculating. Oh, because of what happened with Epic Games, that Sony's doing the same thing to Borderlands 3 for crossplay, and it's just like, and I was thinking like, it made sense with Fortnite because they're losing a lot of revenue with Fortnite.
Yeah, like they're the majority like revenue source for Fortnite. It's one of the biggest games in the world. They have a strong relationship with Epic. Like, yeah, they're obviously gonna try and get some sort of revenue from that.
Whereas
And
like
then I saw a
Borderlands,
video.
whereas Borderlands 3, like there's like barely any like fucking microtransactions
Yeah,
that you can make
exactly,
money off
exactly.
of. So that doesn't
I
make
I
sense to
saw
me.
some video of some dude that was like, yeah, the I think the title was like Sony's blocking crossplay or whatever, anti-consumer, and in the video was like, oh, Randy Pitchford's tweet, and then right after he's like, oh, I have no evidence of Sony, but I'm gonna say that they're doing it anyway, like they're blocking it for money. I'm just like, what? Like people, I'm just like,
No
what the
evidence, by the way.
yeah, he's like,
It's just
oh, now he's like, now
speculative.
I have no sources. I have no source that Sony is charging for crossplay, but they are doing it anyway. But they are doing it anyways. I'm like, what? What the fuck is like what?
The
Like,
fuck did I just read?
just like people just
Because it's
trying
like
to
if
reach
we're
for
looking at
anything.
shit, it's like Final Fantasy 14 is supposed to be crossplay, right? But the thing is,
Yeah.
guess what's happening with 14? They even came out and said we can't do crossplay because of Xbox. No one knows
Yeah, that's
why
why it's on
because of
Xbox.
Xbox. No one knows why because they were trying to get 14 on Xbox, but something's wrong
Mhm.
because Microsoft is doing something no one knows.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't
And
want it.
the producers talked about it because if that was the case, wouldn't Sony be blocking crossplay for Final Fantasy 14? If that was the
Yeah.
case,
Yep.
It's
but
just
they're
it just
not.
makes no
So
sense. Like they're taking one isolated incident, applying it to everybody. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
yeah,
Like if one more publisher, and I think someone said block Destiny 2 cross progression, and then they have it in there. They have cross progression for Destiny. I'm just like what? Like people just
shit
make up
makes no
shit.
sense.
Yeah, people just make up so much shit. Like
they gotta get
it's
clicks,
so
man.
stupid. They got to. That's how it is.
These clicks are fucking. It's a disease.
Integrity
It's
doesn't
a,
matter anymore.
it's a dizease
Wild.
for fucking trying to get clout or not clout, but trying to get fucking clicks. It's a disease.
Pretty much.
It's just ridiculous.
But yeah, Borderlands 3, the game is dead, so ain't nobody
I don't
trying
know
to
what
care
type
about
of
that
revenue
game.
you can make from it. Like in terms of microtransactions.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess we go on Horizon Forbidden West, do our predictions, and do our outro. So, Horizon Forbidden West was shown off, and I'm gonna say this: it looked fucking great. I was surprised on how well it looked because it's a cross-gen game. Lighting, it looked amazing. I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?" Even through a stream, I was like, I was shocked. I was just like, yo, what? Like, and I'm like looking at it. I was like, geez, this is hella detailed. And I was like, bro, just imagine like them utilizing the PS5. And it would like, it would be crazy.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
would. I just need to know if it's 60 FPS though, because
If
all
it's a
that
cross-gen,
flashy,
yeah.
all that flashy 30 FPS shit is nice, but I need to see 60 FPS to see how it actually looks, because that's how
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, like they always show 30 at first. It's the fit like
Yeah,
it's
I don't
demand
think
now. So,
even
and people,
Ratchet and Clank was even
yeah,
shown
no
at
Sony
60.
game was shown at 60 at first. Like no Sony game was shown at 60, and people were. I saw it trending too. I was just like, people are really reaching for anything. Really
The
stupid.
thing is though, they just didn't give any information on a 60 FPS either.
But they
There
never
hasn't
do
been
until
a
close to launch.
there
Yeah,
hasn't been a tweet.
Miles.
There hasn't been none.
Yeah, Miles, the same thing. You didn't find out about 60 FPS until when? Like near
Yeah.
like launch, like near like what,
Yes.
September or something like that, 2 months before or something.
Yeah.
So that's probably gonna be
So-
the same thing as them. It's like they're not gonna announce the 60 FPS until closer to launch, which before we get into, I got a theory on it, but
They should definitely
overall-
announce that one's coming though.
like
Till
I said,
then, I'm not buying that shit.
added shit to it. Of course, the melee combat looks better than it was in the first game. Way better than it does in the first game. Kind of anime-esque in certain aspects.
Yeah.
And,
I hope the AI. I hope
yeah.
the AI is not as dumb. The human AI sucked in that game,
Mhm.
and the side missions were mediocre at best.
No.
Those definitely need to be touched up.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah,
People-
people complained about the melee, so I'm assuming that they probably fixed those aspects people complained about. That's what I'm
It was
thinking,
weird.
hopefully.
It was weird seeing that like Smash Ultimate shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the fuck that. I don't know why the fuck that shit existed. I didn't know there's a PlayStation All Stars too. Like that was it's so out of place because it stopped time and everything. It's like
Yeah.
it's literally an Ultimate.
Now people
I
were
don't get
loving it from what I was seeing. Like I got no
I'm
like
fine with it.
whatchamacallit, like complain about it.
Yeah, I'm
And-
fine with it.
And which was dope, like the elephant thing. I was like when he was shooting his
Oof.
beam, you could see the deformation, or what I think it's deformation or whatever, deformation of like the sand when he did.
People
his
said
beams.
that.
Mm-hmm.
People said that, but those like sand dune like holes, they were there beforehand.
Because I'm looking at
Like,
it right now.
If you watch it again, like I think those holes were there before that.
Because when I was seeing it, it was not there. No, it wasn't. Because I'm looking right
there's-
now.
There's two. That's the thing though, that like there's two of them though. You only have one explosion, and there's two right next to each other. But even
Because
so,
he's
it's like
shooting the
it's not
beams.
lined up with the explosion. So I thought,
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. It's lining up. Yeah, because he made like a couple lines and shit.
no, I'm not talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the defamation of the guy. I'm
same-
talking about
yeah.
Aloy's blast, Aloy's
Oh,
ultimate.
no,
I'm talking about
no,
that.
No, I wasn't talking about
Like
that.
that doesn't line up at all.
I was talking about the elephant.
I think that
shit.
was already there.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was talking
yeah,
about the
yeah, yeah.
elephant
The
shit.
elephant shit was there.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, that shit looked dope. And like, I think like in the original game for like the climbing, they used paint back then, right? And in this, you're using your whatever you call it, that headpiece thing to see where to climb now. So you're not using paint anymore and shit.
Mhm.
You're just using the holograms to see where you're able to climb, which I think is dope. And they added some
Yeah, it's good.
destructibility to it as well, and a paraglider. Everyone's saying Breath of the Wild, even though this paragliders have been in video
Yo,
gaming
People need
since
to
a while.
that game gets way too fucking cloud for.
Yeah, dude. Every time I
Yeah,
say
that
Breath
game
of the
gives
Wild,
way
it's
too much
like-
clout.
I'm just like
it's
Breath of
just
the Wild. I'm
agree.
like, bro, Breath of the Wild did not create fucking gliders.
yo, Nintendo fans need to play more games, bro. Like they don't
Facts.
play fucking games. Like they just play
Facts.
like the same two
Even
games every.
journalists say that shit too, though. So I'm
Yeah,
just
but
like,
journalists don't play games either, bro. They don't play games either. They hide all them hide their
They don't.
gamer scores.
Yeah,
They don't.
So like, yeah, they don't. Fuck journalists.
just
Fuck gaming
doesn't make
journalists.
shit to me, man. It doesn't like. And it seems like going back into it, like the traversal's way better too. It's like you're zipping through shit, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, damn. And I'm just like I said, like to me, they are improving on things that people had problems with in the first game, and we just gotta see more of the
The perfect
human
sequel.
stuff. Yeah,
I hope it's a perfect sequel. I hope it's like that. You know, it has the potential to be that. I
Yeah.
hope it does.
And what else can I say? It's just like overall, I'm rewatching it right now as we speak, and like at 4K, I'm just like, geez, this game looks fucking gorgeous, and it's not even a fucking utilizing all the power of the PS5. So it's like,
It's cross-gen,
yeah.
so
My thing is like, what happens when they? Oh, I mean, never mind. We're gonna have like the fucking like AMD's DLSS and games and future titles and shit. So you'll
Yeah.
have that 60
Yeah.
FPS options as well.
oh,
so,
absolutely, definitely. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I mean, you might not need
There
even a
needs
pro
to be.
anymore.
I need that.
Honestly,
Well, a pro? Nah, there's gonna be a pro.
you still think so, even with this like solution?
Yeah. To revitalize their hardware sales. I don't know. Keep
I
them
mean,
relevant.
I think the PS4
them
Xbox
relevant.
One were unique in that. I think one thing that I agree with Dr. Trey on. He said that the PS4 Xbox One is supposed to come out earlier, but the kind of like scared them, just because like given the success of the like they were scared of that, so they kind of pushed those consoles a year later. So I think by the time they came out,
I mean, they were
mid-gen
they were underperforming. They were underperforming even before that. Or they came out. They were weak. Like it's a matter of their CPUs, not really.
Which one, the PS4 Xbox One
Yeah.
or the PS5?
The PS4 and Xbox
Yeah,
One.
exactly, exactly. So like they had to have some sort of mid-gen refresh kind of thing, and it really showed that it didn't. They were still held back by systems, so that's why I don't think they'll have a. Maybe later, but not so soon after launch.
Yep.
We'll see.
So we're going
Yeah,
to
it's
E3.
gonna be like
Yeah,
2-3 years.
agreed. We're going to our E3 predictions. All we know is Ubisoft, Microsoft / Bethesda, Square Enix are going to be present in the PC Gamer show.
Woo! The best
So
one.
we can do wild predictions. I guess we can start with Xbox as Bethesda. I'm doing realistic expectation for Xbox and Bethesda because I don't want to be let down. I've been always let down by Xbox each year. So for me, like I said, I've been telling people Hellblade 2 will not be shown off at this year's E3 because they were scouting locations last year for where the game will take place. And shocker, people are reporting Hellblade will not be there at E3. So yeah, I was kind of right on that. So my thing is I don't think you'll see Fable. I don't think you're gonna see what is
Avowed.
it? Project Dark, maybe Avowed. I think you may see something with Avowed. What else? Compulsion, maybe Compulsion. They haven't made a game in a while, so maybe you'll see a new IP from Compulsion. See if
Who makes Psychonauts 2? Who makes Psychonauts 2?
Double Fine.
Double Fine.
Oh, Double Fine. Okay.
Who else? I'm trying to think.
They got 23 studios, bro. Come on.
State of Decay.
They got
State
this.
of
Oh.
Decay 3 is gonna be
Nah.
a thing.
You think so? I thought it's
Yo.
pre-production, bro.
Oh, it's
last year.
pre-production?
Last year when they showed the CGI trailer, they were in pre-production.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think State of Decay 3 is gonna be there. I think Forza Horizon 5 will be there.
Probably.
Halo Infinite, we've seen the fucking
Woo.
artwork is gonna be there.
Woo.
Starfield, we're gonna see Starfield, probably something with Arcane. Tango,
Yeah.
no.
Tango? No.
No,
Ghost Runner or Ghost
No,
Runner.
they're not showing off. That's a PlayStation
Ghostwire?
exclusive right now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Ghost
you're
Wire
right.
Tokyo.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
What
They
is
don't want
Ghostwire
to.
Tokyo?
You
Is
know
that a
damn well
stealth game?
Xbox doesn't want to be promoting fucking a PlayStation timed exclusive
You right.
in
You
their
right.
show,
You right.
so it makes no sense.
Yeah.
The same thing with Deathloop. They're not going to show that off either.
Yeah.
Timed exclusive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Xbox on Sony stage? That'll be crazy. About to be crazy.
Oh, that dog.
Yo, if Phil comes out on I'ma die laughing. That would be so
Oh.
funny.
Elder Scrolls Online, you'll see something regarding that. Maybe Fallout 76. I said Starfield already. Maybe you'll see something with machine game software or whatever. So maybe a new freaking Wolfenstein 3. Even though I didn't like Wolfenstein 2, you'll see that.
Or the Young Blood, right? Like the logo one was the new Colossus.
Youngblood was made by what you call it, that's why.
A different studio.
It was made by Arcane.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even know it was made by Arcane.
Yeah, it was made by Arcane.
What else I'm trying to think of anything else you could see. I don't think you'll see Project Dark, like I said. I got no wild predictions for Xbox.
It's gonna be another year
Project Dark,
fucking
baby.
trash. It's gonna be another year of fucking trash.
You know damn well that ain't gonna be shown off.
They're not gonna show off anything. They might just show you guys Starfield trailer at the end and like that's it. Like it's gonna be another year of.
It's supposed to be 90
filler.
minutes. It's supposed to be 90
Bro,
minutes.
they have so much filler. Every year they have so much filler. And it's just like
past
I don't know
games
what
as well.
people are expecting.
Indie games.
Like I don't know, man. Like my expectations are honestly, I'm waiting for Cuphead and The Last Night. And they have now shown those games in like 5 years. So like I don't know what they're doing, man. Like, it's gonna be very disappointing. It's gonna be even more. I don't know if it'll be worse than last year, but it could be as bad as what was the worst Xbox E3 you guys think besides 2013? I would say like would you guys?
Besides 2013, I don't know.
Because like I just feel like all of them they have like one or two like standouts, and the rest are just like fillers. Even with Bethesda now.
Who else? I mean, they have to show. Actually, no. Fable's really early on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all that stuff is pre-production. They had to get some sort of anticipation going because they had nothing. As we can see now, they had nothing for the end of last year and this year.
They're gonna show the Ascent, baby.
Oh yeah,
Gear
probably.
6.
No,
Gear 6.
Supposedly Gear 6.
No,
off, right?
Gear 6. Yeah, because it's going to UE5. And UE5 doesn't come out until like 2022 or 2023 or something.
The thing is, they can transfer over. They can transfer over to UE5.
Yeah, I think
Remember
Coalition
that's what
something.
Epic Games said that.
I think Coalition said something that they have nothing to show. Coalition.
Yeah,
oh, so they're not a pre-production. They're not working on it either. I mean, they could transfer over to UE5.
Aren't they helping with Halo Infinite?
Yeah, supposedly that was also recorded.
So.
I
think so. Fuck?
Coalition game.
Oh yeah, Hive Busters. I remember that.
Yeah, they were working on.
Yeah, Busters a little something.
Yeah, and like 3% of people beat that DLC or something. Like 3%.
Oh yeah, barely.
Yeah,
I did.
there was like problems with like achievements popping.
Oh,
Typical Gear shit. So I don't know how much of that is true. I haven't checked my own achievements. I beat it, but I don't know if I even got the achievement. But damn, I mean, so it's gonna be lukewarm for them, bro. 2022 is their year. Or 2020. Well, 2022 they're gonna show. they're gonna show games in 2022, but those games are gonna come out in 2023.
Nah, 2024. They're gonna make sure you.
All right, but wait, what are you guys' predictions then? Let's go.
I just think they're gonna show like one or two. Like they'll probably show like Halo Infinite, Starfield, everything else to be filler. I don't think they're gonna show that much, because you ran down a list like their studios aren't really working on anything tangible. They can actually.
Hey man, maybe Compulsion will show off their new game. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Because they haven't made a game Forza, since. Bro. Yeah, like I said, Horizon 5.
Forza Horizon 5 got to be shown.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was my prediction. Forza Horizon 5, maybe Avowed is like the highest thing. I was like, they might share something off of Avowed.
Is Motorsport next year? Is Motorsport? Because then they like.
It'll be next year. Horizon's supposed to come out this year.
Okay.
In Mexico, it's supposed to be in Mexico. I don't care for racers. So
it's boring setting.
So.
But yeah.
But anything else?
No expectation. And like that, I don't think they're gonna have third-party deals like that either. At least not like
Hey
new
man,
games. And,
you know what? I'll put a
Pass
good
stuff.
one. No, I got you one. A lot of people have been saying this. I'll fucking throw out the most wildest one. Battlefield 6 Game Pass day one.
Oh, yeah.
What game? Wait, what game?
Yeah, possibly.
Battlefield
Yeah.
6.
Oh,
Game
Battlefield
Pass
because
day
EA
one.
Play, right? EA
No,
They've had marketing
It's
deals
not
with them
that
before,
reason.
so it's a
Because
possibility.
the reason why I say it is because their access, EA access, whatever, is not the same version on PC, so they don't get games day one. So I think they're gonna do it somehow.
Interesting.
That's the highest outlandish one I'm giving.
Would that be enough to give them a successful show?
For me, no.
Yeah, not for me.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna buy Battlefield 6. That shit don't matter to me.
Because honestly, on PC,
he's saying
the Xbox store on PC is
Yeah.
garbage. Like it's still trash.
But Alicia's saying like with that rundown, like is that a show like you're excited for? Bless.
Yeah.
Xboxes, not really, because I mean everything. I don't see them showing much of anything outside of like maybe a couple more trailers of non-gameplay.
Agreed.
So
Because they have nothing. Like,
I don't really
like,
see. I don't see much happening. A lot. I see a bunch of third-party games getting added into Game Pass again. Them doing another deal where like, oh, if you have, I don't fucking know, Discord Nitro, you get another year of Game Pass or whatever. I don't see
You
them
get
doing
Apple
a lot of stuff.
Arcade or some random subscription service. I don't know.
Apple Arcade.
Dude, they don't like Apple Arcade.
Yeah, it's hella random.
Hey man, they'll do whatever. In the name of Game Pass.
Why do you think they're supporting
Oh,
Epic?
in the
right now? They
name of Game Pass?
Dude, fucking Microsoft hates Apple. That's why they're supporting the Epic lawsuit.
No, they hate them because they don't let them on their platform. That's why they hate them.
Yeah.
If Apple let them on their platform, they would love them like crazy.
True.
So I don't know, but yeah, like I probably think at most a C. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess we can go to Ubisoft. I don't expect anything good as well.
Nothing.
I think you're gonna get
Nothing.
Assassin's Creed again.
Woo!
I think Prince of Persia remake's gonna be shown off again.
My Persian brethren represent. Let's go.
Hopefully the remake looks way better than it was shown off before.
Yeah, they disrespected my
Uh,
Persians.
Skull and Bones won't be shown off because it restarted development.
Yo, that game is. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
I don't think you'll see Beyond Good and Evil 2 either.
Oh no way.
I don't think you're seeing Splinter Cell.
That game's dead, right? Like forever.
Splinter
Right?
Cell is super dead.
Yeah, because like they can't make it into a service game. Like that was a rumor.
I think
remember.
you're gonna see a battle royale
God
game
damn it.
somehow from fucking Ubisoft.
Yeah, they're kind of late to that.
Maybe.
They're late to that. Even Square Enix
Maybe.
has got a Final Fantasy battle royale game.
Question is, where the fuck is Skull and Bones?
Dude, it restarted development, my guy. Did you not hear?
That shit is dead in the water, bro.
Agreed.
Yeah, literally like a couple was it a week or two ago that they it got announced the restarted development.
That shit's ridiculous. That game, just stand it, bro. It's never. Just don't let it come out. Just kill
Ubisoft
it.
needs a South Park game. That's what they need. Then I'll buy it.
It would have to be made by Obsidian though, for the good
I like
quality.
I like the other one. I like the
Fracture
sequel.
Ball.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's okay.
That control was too easy. Even
I didn't beat it because my fucking. I had a fantastic thing where my game didn't save 6 hours of gameplay, so I was like, all right, I'm not playing that shit anymore.
That's dumb. That's stupid.
The game is good though; it's fun.
Mhm.
I don't know.
All right, so Ubisoft. What else can I say? You'll have a Just Dance. I think that'll be there too. Yeah, really, I got nothing for Ubisoft. I got low expectations. Far Cry 6 should probably see more of that. Maybe Division, and maybe a Ghost Recon.
Division, Ghost Recon.
Prince of Persia remake update as well, and Assassin's Creed. Yeah. I got nothing else.
Did y'all see that Watch Dogs Legion?
Oh yeah,
Watch Dogs
zombies.
Legion. Wild.
it like a zombie DLC thing?
No, it was just like the game itself was like sent off.
Oh.
PSN. It's like,
Yeah.
damn.
Maybe I'll get another expansion like update for Watch Dogs Legion as well.
Yeah, who knows?
Are they ever gonna do the multiplayer for or for PC? I heard that was like, oh, I think it's not coming actually.
Really?
I think they are the multiplayer. The multiplayer for PC at least. I heard it's like coming for console but not PC.
Oh, it came out on PC in March.
Or is it the opposite of what I said? What?
What?
Did it come out for PC but not console? The multiplayer.
I think it came out on PC. Let me just check PS4. I think it came out the same. It was postponed indefinitely. And I guess the consoles came out, and then the PC version came out on the 20. Sorry. No. Yeah, it was like March 9th and then 3rd. There was like a different mode that came out. So I guess it came out and it's on everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really
I
odd.
didn't know the situation for that game, honestly.
Yeah, it's like some crashing issues.
Yeah, but Ubisoft shit's gonna be whack.
Yep.
Xbox is most likely gonna be whack.
And
Yeah.
now we got
Sony has to save the day.
Again,
Sony
for another
having
year.
one. And
Another
they'll have
year.
their own events sometime either this month or next month. Oh man. We got the last conference, which I think. Oh no, we got Nintendo as well. I completely forgot.
Woo!
We'll go with Square first. Square, I think you'll see Final Fantasy 16 Forspoken, the FF
that was an
Souls
anime.
game. You probably get an info update with Avengers with the Wakanda DLC, which no
That's
one's gonna
true.
care.
Talia will care.
What else are they gonna show
all
off?
up, all up. Maybe like a teaser for part 2.
Really? You think so?
I think so. Like a teaser or something like that. Because they've been saying the development's been going along smoothly and like it's kind of like easier to develop for because the first part had a lot of issues in development and they know the combat. They added Yuffie. I think they might.
Wait, what? You're breaking out.
For FF7 part 2 might show like a teaser because like they have the assets from part 1. They added Yuffie already, so that takes a lot of work out. And it's just like part 1 had a lot of development issues, so part 2 doesn't seem to have the same types of issues. So I think there might be some sort of teaser or something, not full trailer, but like just snippet.
Oh, they'll also probably show a little bit of Life is Strange again. Maybe something with Tomb Raider. Oh, Chris, dude, I'm gonna have the most outlandish thought of all time. Eidos Montreal. Next game will be Deus Ex. Boom.
Deus Ex?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you think they're gonna complete the whatever the fuck it is?
The actual like trilogy finally, right? That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
and not be on that bum Tomb Raider game.
Trash.
Now they made shout out to Tomb Raider. I was like, bro, just go back to Deus Ex, please. You guys made amazing games with Human Revolution, and I don't blame them for Mankind Divided because Square fucked that up.
Mm. I think they might have the best conference. Square might have like a top 2 conference, I think. Because
They might have some freaking.
From what?
They might have
Yeah,
a
I think
remake too. Who knows?
if they do that, if they for 2D, like if they use UE4 for like the Chrono Trigger remake, if they do that with that type of 2D, 2.5D or whatever, that would be fucking fire.
Dude,
That
maybe
would be
Chrono
amazing.
Trigger. Who knows, bro? Maybe they might do that shit. You'll never know.
Wait,
Like I
isn't that
said,
rumor?
Mhm.
Sorry. So no, there was that rumor about the Blue Point Square Enix showcase or something
I don't know if
at the
that's
end of the
true
month.
because
Yeah,
that came from
and then they're saying
4chan.
and they're saying Final Fantasy VI. I'm like, why? That's such an odd game to have a Blue Point game on. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's just odd to me.
that sounds weird.
And to me, it just doesn't make sense with the cryptic tease that they had with Blue Point when they were talking about Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, Demon Souls, and shit like that.
Hmm.
They never mentioned like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So I don't personally think they're working with Square. It's possible, but it's very low chance of that happening. Personally, yeah, like me thinking about that.
Probably, yeah. Very low.
My hope is Blue Point making Metal Gear Solid 1 remake. That's all.
Well,
I hope.
absolutely, we need that. We need that.
But what about
Oh.
you, Blessed, for Square Enix prediction?
There's probably gonna be like the second or third best. Who else are we talking about here? EA.
Yeah, I don't think they're
I-
doing their conference at E3. It's like later
Oh,
in the
no?
month. Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Well, event wise, they're gonna have an event, right?
Yeah, they're having an event.
So we got EA, got Uplay, I Sleep. That's probably gonna be whack for theirs. Xboxes, PCs never even fucking counts. That shit is hella irrelevant.
Honestly, I want one thing for PC game.
Oh yeah.
Since the
We
vendor
can
will probably
we
be
can
there.
talk about it. Okay. Granted, there's some cool like indie games they show off. Majority of it's
Yeah,
trash.
I just want the indie stuff. I
Yeah,
honestly
they
wanna
got
look at
some.
the-
Yeah, they got some indie stuff. I could be
Yeah,
interested.
Yeah,
I
in.
wanna
because I
see
always
the-
put it on my wish list too. I'm just like, okay, that looks
Yeah.
cool. Let me put that on the wish list. My
Yeah.
big one prediction, and Alish said this already. Persona 5 Royal PC, and
Yes.
that's really it. That's honestly
I need that.
only thing I care about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Persona 3 Fez. You know what? Either one works.
They're not gonna do Fez. They're not gonna do that. They won't do Fez first. They'll do 5. I think they'll do 5 next. Fez is I don't know. Fez they need to do more with that. I want them to remake it. I don't want them to port it.
I don't think they'll remake, man. I want them to
Oh.
remake. I don't think they will.
I hope they do.
If I want to remake, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna choose Persona 2 over Fez
Yeah.
when it comes to.
I guess 2 is
storyline.
less. I guess 2 is more dated, and they want to unify the
Mhm.
different Persona 2 games. So that would make sense.
It's just Persona 2 just has like the best story. I personally feel.
Yeah, I still have to play that. I still have to play that.
The best and darkest. I think Persona 3 Fez is like the second darkest.
I love Fez a lot. I love 3 Fez.
Mm-hmm.
I was very surprised. Pleasantly surprised, because Persona 4 is a pile of garbage. So, I was very surprised by 3.
God damn it, bro. No, damn.
I'm not you!
Meds is really the only front runner for 4, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he loves
I'm
4.
not
Like-
you! Well, I mean, that's
like-
not what he's played there.
Like, listen, I
blame
don't hate Persona 4, but I think it's the second weakest Persona game. It's like it's not a bad game. It's just it's the weakest in terms of story
Yeah.
and.
I mean, it's the one he's played, so I don't blame him. You know, it's like people who say that Ratchet and
But
Clank
the thing
2016
is,
the best
though,
Ratchet and Clank.
I
That's the one
like
they've
shout out
played.
to Med, love the dude, but you could have a bias though afterwards and just always love Persona 4, even though you play the other
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like your first entry in Persona. So
Yeah, Persona 5, like, I have a bias, but 3 is still, like, neck and neck for me, even with my bias for 5. You know, so I can still acknowledge, like, if say it, but it isn't. I don't think it's very good at all. I beat it 3 times, and all 3 times were trash. The bad ending was really good. The bad ending was fire, but besides that, like, whatever. So.
Yep.
But I actually want the only thing I want from the PC Gamer Show is the Katana Zero DLC. They have like a DLC coming out for it's like a free DLC, and it was supposed to just be like a few. I think it's kind of like it was supposed to be like small scale, but then he kind of expanded it, and it's more of like a 1.5 Katana Zero. So and it's free, so it's free
Oh,
for
shit.
all owners.
1.5.
Yeah, it's like Katana Zero like 1.5, and like he's been giving out development updates like so often. And so it's for free for all Katana Zero. I hope they update at the PC Gamer show.
That's kind of lit.
I can't wait for that. So I'm because I love Katana Zero. That's amazing. So
Yeah,
definitely.
Katana Zero is definitely amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. What else? Any other predictions on the Square / PC Gamer show? That was pretty much it. And then we'll go into Nintendo.
I wished Hollow Knight Silk Song was a fucking
Trash.
thing, bro.
Trash.
Shut your fucking mouth, you whore. Where the fuck is Silk Song, bro? My God, no. Where the fuck is Silk Song? It's nowhere to be found. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Oh. But outside of that, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about E3. I'm see what happens when it happens, you know?
Alright, that's the last prediction. Nintendo only got prediction is they'll probably show more of Pokemon, like all the Pokemon games.
I need that.
Pokemon
I need
Diamond,
that.
Pearl remake, and what's the other one?
The
My Pony
Arceus, Legend
Arceus.
Arceus. I think it's Legend Arceus.
Like, listen, I commend Game Freak for taking a risk with that game because it is different. Like,
Mhm.
it's granted you got Breath of the Wild, whatever, cool. You know, all their games are gonna have that type of like reference where it's like the
Yeah.
backdrop thing that they did with the trailer. I was like, okay, you're trying to make it like Breath of the Wild, whatever. But like having it where it's not turn based, but it's like semi action RPG, it's interesting choice. And it's different, and you know, some people may love it, some people may hate it, but you gotta commend them for, you know, actually taking a risk after so many fucking years of, you know,
Yep.
making a Pokemon game.
Since Black and White, last time it took a risk, in my opinion. So I'm excited to see
But-
what they do.
You'll probably see something with Smash again.
Oh yeah.
That's always a definite thing. That's probably will happen. What else can
Mhm.
they do? I'm trying to think. Maybe you'll get
Bayonetta
more...
3?
That game doesn't exist. You know this.
My gosh.
You know that game doesn't exist.
Dude, like.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? My outlandish prediction, you're going to see an SMT5 trailer in this show. And it's going to be saying
SMT5.
coming out in 2022.
You know
and
my
not this year.
outlandish prediction is Persona 5 on Switch. Bam.
Yeah.
King.
Lost your goddamn mind, bro.
Oh my god.
What else?
It's
Maybe
never
Breath of the
happening.
Actually, Breath of the Wild 2 will be there, I think.
No,
they
because
said-
didn't they
No, I
just
thought
had
they
a
said
show
that-
where they were like,
Yeah, no, but then they said that they have more to show later this year for Zelda.
oh okay, well
So-
okay,
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
they might show
assuming.
that.
Why you say that?
yeah.
I people think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year. I don't think they're gonna try and frickin' compete with themselves when they have Pokemon games coming out in November.
Mhm.
So I think
Agreed.
Breath of the Wild 2 will come out next year, maybe March, just like Breath of the Wild 1.
I
I'm
agree.
trying to think of anything else
Later
that they
on.
could show off.
They showed Splatoon 3, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, you'll see more Splatoon then.
Splatoon 3? Wait, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed it. It was like that desert.
It was
they're in
not
a
like an
desert.
actual. Did they even show gameplay for it or no?
No, they didn't. It was just a
So
CGI.
yeah, they're gonna show gameplay with Splatoon 3 here.
Shit.
You know what? Another outlandish prediction. I hope fucking I get another Battle Network game. I like the Battle Network games for Mega Man on the Game Boy.
Mm.
I don't much care about Nintendo. Fuck them, honestly. Outside of Bayonetta 3, I don't really give a fuck about anything that they make right now. Or Shin Megami Tensei, I guess, but I don't really care about that shit like that
Mhm.
because I've only really played Persona.
And then Metroid Prime. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think.
Yo,
there's
I
anything
hope
either.
they have that Metroid
I
Prime trilogy.
doubt it.
Hope-
Oh, the
I
trilogy?
hope-
Maybe.
I hope they have that, dude. Like,
So
need-
wait,
I-
you
I
predict
own-
Metroid Prime 4 to be there?
no, I
No.
predict the trilogy, the collection to be there. Because I want to play. I own Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii, but I don't want to go back to my CRT.
Yeah.
So I want the trilogy to be a thing. So I just play it on my, turn on my Switch after like a year of just dust and like play something. I don't know what to play on it.
Bro, play the new calculator, bro.
$10. Let's go. Same price as Cross. Jesus
I don't
Christ.
fucking know anymore.
Mm-hmm. And I guess that really is it. We'll do one more news and do our outros. So supposedly Benji Sales commented on this, and it seems like there's going to be a listing for the Nintendo Switch Pro June 4th. And
So,
also
Nintendo fans-
Amazon listed new Switch as well.
Nintendo fans care about graphics now? Damn.
Apparently, dog. That's the new narrative, dog.
Talk about portability though. But it's portable. Even in a pandemic. We can't go outside, it's still portable. No?
Mm-hmm.
So probably like a 1080p. That's it. Nothing more than that. Which is a lot for
Probably.
Nintendo. Because they can't even hit 720p. They can't even hit 480p. So it'll be a
Listen,
lot for
I'm
them.
not gonna lie. I'm probably copying this, even though I'm probably not gonna play on it.
Disgusting,
Yes.
bro. Just pirate all Nintendo games. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Dude,
Come on, Red.
You have a
I'm
PC,
not gonna
bro.
lie, bro. I just want to have an OLED screen that's portable.
You don't have a phone?
Then buy a PS Vita, nigga. What do you
I-
mean?
iPhone
How?
I do got a Vita.
Buy another one. What's the? I don't
Oh
understand.
man.
What do you want from this that you can't get?
Nothing. Oh man. But you listen, I'm gonna cop it and then I'm gonna regret my decision, but it is what it is.
Of course you're gonna regret it because you're buying a fucking Nintendo console.
Yeah. I think that's really it. We're gonna come back. Definitely gonna be talking about some of the conferences that happened,
Can't wait.
and
Oh.
hopefully it
Don't forget one thing.
blows our expectations. What?
Don't forget one thing. Crisis Remastered
Remastered.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
God.
I just beat those fucking games this month, or not this month. This year. It's fucking stupid, man. I why? Now I gotta buy them all over again and beat them again. That timing just sucks. But whatever. I'm gonna
Mhm.
cop. If it's good, if they're good updates, I'm gonna cop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the technical difficulty in the beginning if you're watching this as a VOD.
Red Hood was a ghost.
I guess yeah, they
Ghost
were
Red.
just talking to themselves, so and with each other. But hopefully that won't happen. I think there was something wrong with my NVIDIA broadcast, and that was the case. And I fixed this, so for going forward, it should be working seamlessly now. Make sure to follow everyone here. Subscribe to if they got Twitch and stuff like that, and follow them on Twitter. And Talati had to
My
leave
bad.
because he was not feeling well. So that's why he dipped. But yeah, can't wait to see some gaming stuff for E3. So even though I think E3 is dying, but,
Absolutely. It's basically dead.
Yep.
yeah,
Agreed. Didn't they? Oh yeah, they banned some words for E3. Did you see that?
I did not.
Wait, what?
One of the words they banned was Canadian, because
Or they what they do the Twitch route ban the words simp, virgin, and like I don't know.
yeah, because I think
Incel?
because like for Canadian, I didn't know this, but like the N word, southern.
Oh yeah, that shit wasn't banned there.
Yeah, so like now it's banned now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Canadians
that's
banned there now because it's used as a use for the N word. So I didn't know. I had no idea. So that's pretty crazy.
yeah, it's random.
Yeah.
But this is banned now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, make sure to like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And Bless, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/blessedred. and on Twitter at underscore blessed red on Twitter actually.
Mm-hmm. And Alicia, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Twitter on Twitter. We covered a lot of interest.
Yeah, there's a
Covered
lot of good news that came out.
Yeah, it was good. And E3 around the corner. Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, we got a Ratchet and Clank prediction.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I
Yeah.
think I said on Twitter. I said at 88.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a 80, 87, 86. 86. I don't want to be that close and seem like I'm copying.
Yeah. Since because Ratchet 2016 got an 80, so a game as bad as that getting such a high score,
Yeah,
it only
I don't.
means that. I
Sorry.
think it's good. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say 89. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I think the innovations with the controller, the world, and Rivet, especially propel that.
Rivet porn. I agree with you.
Oh my!
Bro, it's gonna be heat, bro. The Rule 34 is heat. What you mean? Heat, hot fire. Nah, nah, but I don't. I mean, I don't see. For some reason, I just don't see a game like Ratchet and Clank doing a 90. For some reason, I feel like that kind of game, it just won't hit a 90, no matter how amazing it is.
Didn't one hit 90?
Two of them did.
Two.
Oh.
But the PS2 one.
Well, I'll say in this day and age, then.
When it was still novel and like that was different, so different.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, we did that. We did the outros. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you guys are, evening.